Today, we're going to dive into the beauty industry and see how their prices may differ across different platforms. In order to best dive into the beauty industry, I decided to interview some of my friends about their go-to products to figure out what products I should be looking into. One product that they all mentioned was Neutrogena, which showed me just how serious brand loyalty is, especially because these are 4 people with 4 different skin types, so I wouldn't have expected them to have a similar product. This made me want to look into Neutrogena more and see why it might be so popular. Neutrogena began in 1930 when founder Emanuel Stolaroff started it as a small specialty cosmetic company. By the 1940s, they began manufacturing and distributing cosmetics for the retail market. In addition, they targeted sales to new distribution channels, such as department stores and better drugstores. Early on, we can see that a top company like Neutrogena knew and understood the value in store buying. The industry as a whole benefits from consumers wanting to purchase items in store because they're usually able to try them. When it comes to one's face and beauty, people aren't as willing to risk trying a new product on themselves, so they tend not to switch. The beauty industry is also resistant to economic downturns and poised for even more growth to come. The beauty industry is known to be resistant to economic downfalls, even faring well during the Great Recession in 2008. Though consumers tend to be more price conscious during those times, they do not stop spending. So in today's environment of rising per capita incomes, the beauty industry is booming. This growth is being driven in part by generally increasing awareness of the importance of skincare, but also specifically due to an increase in the market for men. Skincare almost holds a quarter of the beauty industry market itself. Typical industry prices online or at retail on luxury cosmetic products can be up to 10 times the actual cost of the finished product, fully packaged, boxed, and ready for sale. So, for example, you could pay $20 for something that costs $2 to make, or you may pay $300 for something that really costs $30, because as of now, the industry standard is 10x. The industry is also beginning to lean closer to selling direct to consumer and having less in retailers to help them increase their revenue. But with people wanting to still buy in store, what are they to do when they rely on a retailer foot traffic and don't want to open up their own stores as of yet? Knowing how elastic the industry is good for a few things. If you're someone who has a constant beauty routine, then there's no need to worry that your products are going to disappear because the industry isn't going anywhere. As an industry, they know that people are going to always want to have products, so they can continue to raise the price even if the ingredients aren't changing or the ingredients are the exact same as another cheaper competitor. Now, none of my friends mentioned Rouse, but I decided to check here to see some in-store beauty prices since it's the closest to me, and I wasn't surprised to find that the more popular products had a higher price. So here I am walking down the beauty aisle and looking at the various prices of all the popular beauty items that I see. So the video was kind of quick as I tried to avoid getting people in the camera, but you can see that the prices of the products like Neutrogena, which again are more on the middle shelf, which as we know is more intentional because that's the one they want you to buy, is more expensive. I believe it was like 8 to 9 or above versus some of the products on the bottom, which has similar ingredients for about half the price. And this made me just think about how if the industry has a 10x markup, then this $8 bottle is not that expensive to make. And it shows you how the industry itself is expected to make 183 billion by the year 2025. Last year, I had a group project where we surveyed over 100 people and found that over 70% of the participants were most likely to purchase a product from an advertised cosmetics brand that they've seen through social media advertisements. So, of course, we aren't just paying for the cost of the product itself. These companies pride themselves on their marketing skills, the way their bottles and masks and such look on certain ingredients, and they pride themselves on celebrity endorsements. And so we're buying into the experience and the chance to possibly look like that celebrity. So the beauty industry is playing off people's insecurities. And while it may seem harsh, it's paying off because people continue to buy into it. The industry is also beginning to lean closer to selling direct to consumer more and having less in retailers to help them increase their revenue. But with people still wanting to buy in store, what are they to do? When they rely on the retailer foot traffic and don't want to open up their own stores just yet, they're hoping that consumers who are actually brand loyalists will begin to purchase from their website. So, because a lot of people seem to love Neutrogena, here's their website where you can see that the prices are about the same. But if you actually care for the company, you'll know that your money is going more directly to them because they don't have to give up so much to the retailer itself.